Well, as I complete my more than 2 decades service on this panel, every time you attend, you say, it just can't get any worse. The agencies really can't screw things up any in a manner that could be more devastating. Sounds like thousands of military families have been left in chaos for their child care. Is that pretty much the situation? Our two servicewomen, you're left in chaos?
Yes.
Ma'am?
Yes.
Okay. First of all, I disagree with my colleague. I respect him, but I don't think we should pay 50% of the bills. I think you should pay the damn bills. Pay the 9,000 invoices. And that can be done. I'll send my staff down there to help you do it if you can't do it. And you can't come here and testify and tell us that you can't find a contractor that can pay the bills. That's baloney. Is there any problem with them not having contract authority to do this? Our Inspector General, do they have contract authority to pay the bills? If you pay a bill and it is a bill that is fraudulent or not proper, aren't there means to recover that money?
Yes.
Isn't it a crime if you defraud the United States government?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Pay the bill. This is shameful. What a nightmare for our military families. Again, thank you, Mr. Chairman, for, this isn't the Iran deal. This isn't Watergate. It isn't IRS scandal. But this is a horrible scandal for our military families. The administrative costs, you're up to 10,000 people. Administrative costs is about $840, I figure. It's $8.4 million for administration. Is that right?
Yes, sir, at this point.
Approximately,
Yes,
yeah. And you can't find somebody that can process this? Well, first of all, I think you need to go back and just do a chart, what you're entitled to. If you've got kids and you're in the military and you put them in daycare, if it's on base or off base, here's the chart, here's your rank, here's what you get. And get out of the billing system and all this paperwork. You've created a monster. GSA. My report here is, you didn't know about this just last year. It says Army and GSA began internal discussions in 2011. You knew this was coming. You weren't there, but they knew this was coming. Is that correct?
Yes, they knew it was coming.
And you couldn't get it right? You couldn't get it right? Again, you can't find a contractor. Who in GSA is responsible for this program? What person is responsible?
I am responsible for the program.
You're responsible.
Yes.
You've been responsible during the period of the chaos?
No, I am not. I have not been responsible for the transition. And the setup.
Okay. Have you been rewarded? Have you gotten a bonus the last year?
No, I've only been with the federal government since January. Yes, I'm sorry.
Okay, and who's working with you? I want a list of the GSA people working on this. I found in the past they end up getting bonuses. They do lousy work and they get bonuses. I want you to submit within the required days to this committee who's working on it specifically, what their pay scale, and if they've got a bonus during this period. Can you do that?
I can do that.
And who's in charge of? Yeah.
When's a reasonable date to have that?
I want it within 30 days, or I'll ask for your resignation. I want it within 30 days. You give me a list, and I want a list of the people who have their pay, and if they've gotten any bonuses, if they've been involved in this program. I believe that we should look at maybe going to a direct grant. We need to solve this, something through pay or a scale that should be set up. This is a nightmare. Paperwork, bureaucracy, and contractors, millions of dollars more that we spent. And we have only 10,000 families in this program, is that correct? Am I wrong? 10,000? And you can't find a vendor that can handle 10,000 applications and make payments to vendors? There's now 5,000 vendors, I understand, that are eligible. Is that correct, approximately? Anybody know?
Yes,
Do you
sir.
know? Is it?
Yes, sir.
I'm just asking. Again, I have never seen anything so screwed up and intended to do well for our military, transferred to GSA with plenty of notice, and then this results. This is, Mr. Chairman and my fellow members, this is shameful. I yield back.